Maniac Cop. Another hidden gem? Or just overrated? Let's find out. Hello everyone, welcome back to Never Seen, where I haven't seen a film, I then watch it, I then talk about it, and you guys watch it. Because that's content. And on today, it's Maniac Cop. How have I not watched Maniac Cop? Well, like a lot of people, because I watched Samurai Cop instead. For those of you who don't know what I'm on about, Samurai Cop is a indie blockbuster hit where there's a cop and he's a samurai. It's really tacky, but looks like it was meant to be taken seriously, and it starred Robert Z'Dar, who's from Maniac Cop. I think that was the joke. So, what is Maniac Cop? Maniac Cop is just like Samurai Cop. Samurai Cop is there's a cop who's a samurai, and Maniac Cop is there's a cop who's a maniac.
No shit.
Why have I never watched this? I've heard about it multiple times, but I've never got round to watching it. I'm a massive fan of cult films, and this is a great cult classic when it comes to horror. Sorry, I just missed it. I remember talking about it at university, and it was one of those films that was just like, this is a thing. Who knew? But from watching the trailer, it's bog standard really, ain't it? There's a cop who's a bit of a maniac, or there is a maniac dressing up as a cop who's getting information from someone who actually is a cop or works on the police force. I think I'm aiming towards the latter. I don't think it's genuinely going to be an actual cop. It's just someone who, for some reason, has the uniform. Maybe they go like, oh, we need cover up. Yeah, I'll dress like a cop, it'll be fine. It also stars the guy from Halloween 3. But much older. But as you know by now, we're going to lose these boards, we're going to get the green screen up, I'm going to watch the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes of the film, just so that you guys know I'm genuinely watching it for the first time. So, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, be forewarned. I have never seen Maniac Cop. Until now. I hope these kills get a lot better than this, to be fair. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but what's he? Oh, he's going to be a zombie next? What the fuck? He's not Jason. He's a cop. So, do you think my beard is the size of his chin? So I was kind of close. Maniac Cop is basically this cop who was this, trigger happy, shoots first, asks questions later cop.
No shit.
Basically a massive twat who went to prison, got assaulted, was on the line dead, but because he was this somewhat hero when it comes to police officers or the people he used to work with, and he still had friends, they just took his body away, and the girl he loved, or the girl who was madly in love with him, kept him and took him away. He had brain damage, he was scarred from the assault, and then for some known reason, he just ends up back on the street years later with the uniform, killing innocent people. And for some reason, he's also very clever at picking out good alibis. Now obviously he's not working alone, he does have his old flame there as well, the one with the leg and the stick. But she's also worried because she thought he was just going to go out and punish the guilty, the drug takers, the criminals basically. But no, he starts killing the innocent for shits and giggles. And then Detective McRae, who's played by...
Fucking I am a cop. What the fuck are you?
I mean, the one thing you'll notice more than anything is the fact that he just doesn't smile in this film.
Well, hello.
We also have the Lord Almighty, Bruce Campbell.
Groovy.
He's framed for all the murders. He is picked as the maniac cop, the commissioner, and the retiring old guard, let's call him that.
Why does this have to happen? I have 4 weeks before I would...
It's about time.
Here by yourself or you on drugs? Fuck you.
Well, they're just pitting it. They're like, we needed a maniac cop. Everyone knows that there's a cop on the streets, but if we tell people, we got him because this guy, all of a sudden, for no unknown reason, his wife's now dead because the maniac cop killed her. And it's just easy to point the finger and say, you did it, you're the maniac cop. And you just tried to get away with killing your wife by killing all these other people first. That is a good idea. I mean, no, it's not. You carry on the story and it works great. If I was going to give it a quick review for story, Maniac Cop, no, I'd give it. It was a good story. And there wasn't anything loose about it. It was just, again, this silent slasher. It's haunting the streets of New York. And then you've got this entwined story of this one officer who's having an affair behind his wife's back. His wife ends up dead and he's framed for the murders. And it all links together. It all works. And the film is better for it. And I'd give it a 4 for story. It was a good story. For execution, it's 80s. It's you can kind of tell a little bit that there wasn't a high budget, but even then the actors you've got in the film are still incredible, and let's face it, it had an impact. It wouldn't be on the top 100 must-see horror movies before you die board if it wasn't a good horror movie. Well, even if it was just a horror, it was a good movie. Yeah, some of the effects are a bit bleh, but it did well. It did good. It kept me invested. I will happily watch that again, and I would happily recommend it to anyone. So, for execution, sure, it might not age the best, but I would give it a 3.5. 7.5 for Maniac Cop, guys. Come on. Well deserved and well done, lads. Mwah. But as you know, it is now tradition to find out what the hell these two boards are actually about. As you know, we're currently going through these boards. I have scratched off the films I've already seen, and we are watching the films I haven't. So far, we're only ticking off this board, but every time we take a film off this board, we add a film from this board by random. That goes on that board, and then we could end up getting cult films as well as horror. So we have more films, more videos, more content to watch. So now it is that time where we find out what cult film is going to be joining our mega list. So yes, Maniac Cop, well done. You did well. You have a high recommendation, and there are sequels. I would happily watch the sequels now. Knowing how good the first one is, I'd be tempted to watch the second one. I know there's a third one as well. I'm not sure how many sequels there are. I just know that there are 3 films. There might be more. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, because when you subscribe, you'll never miss the next film I've never seen, and we can find out what it's like together. But now it's time to find out what film is coming next, because my name is Ash Lynch and I have never seen Maniac Cop, but now I have.
Missing someone.